Good morning, folks. I'm Caesar, lecturer in English from NRK Academy. Now I'm going to teach you a poem by Rudyard Kipling. The name of the poem is If. The very title of the poem gives us a kind of suggestion. If is the most repeated term in this poem. That's why the title is given If by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing their heads and blaming it on you, when the entire world is standing against you, blaming you and trying to scapegoat you, still don't leave faith in you. Self-belief, self-trust are the true igniting forces to overcome the external negative influences, according to the poet. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. Even sometimes people may lose their trust in our caliber, capability and capacity, and even in your skill set. But allow them, let them doubt, let them speak, let them criticize. But the most important factor is, don't let your confidence stoop. That is the most important factor in the poem. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating. When someone lies to you, when someone gives a false representation about you, and don't be like them, don't imitate them, and don't be an imitant like them. What others deal, if that is wrong, you are not supposed to deal in the similar manner. We need to have our own boundaries, like righteousness, ethicality and moral. Or being hated, don't give way to hating. People may criticize you, people may distrust you, people may hate you, and people may let you wait also. Though they are somewhat intriguing, perplexing, but don't fall into the trap of others. And yet don't look too good, nor talk too wise. And be frank in your relations. Be candid in your approach to life. And don't be too talkative, and don't be too wise in your social negotiations. If you dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim. This is quite insightful, this is quite practical and pragmatic about life. Dreaming is a passionate activity of mind, but life is not a dream. Dreams are good to the extent if they let you understand that they are merely dreams. If you treat life as a dream, then life becomes a big fun. Life becomes a big conundrum. That is a big problem for any individual in the world. Every individual thinks, but thinking about thoughts cannot be an aim. If I think, my brain is healthy. That doesn't mean that the very ability of thinking is an aim or ambition. So there is a big variance between these two. If you can meet with triumph and disaster, treat them equally, the same phenomenon of life. When you triumph, it is not merely just a kind of victory, and it can be immediately followed by a disastrous failure also. So in both these two factors, our involvement is apparent, is undoubtedly very much clear, and we have to balance between these two divergent spheres of life. If you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by nails to make a trap for fools. Sometimes we may be misrepresented, we may be dealt, misunderstood also. You may give a perfect representation about your thoughts, about your feelings, but people with naiveness are equally capable of showing your positivism like negativism sometimes in this uh, in this troublesome world. If you can bear to hear the truth you have spoken, twisted by nails to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life to broken, and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. So sometimes false traps, mind games, and even intrigues, treacherous relations. We may not promote them. We are prompted to involve in such social dealings in our life. Even then, even then, don't break your soul, don't lose your heart, and don't lose your nerve. And these worn out tools may not confine your caliber always. You can be free, you can have a free will, and you can deal them in a pragmatic manner also in life. You can make one heap all of your winnings. Just remember the days, the heydays, the successful times in your life. And now you might be in a troublesome period. You might be encompassed with doldrums. But there were days where you were very much successful, bright in the limelight. So try to remember them, just relish them, and you will certainly get the spirit of winning again back to you. And risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again at your beginnings. And never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerves to serve your turn long after they are gone. Every beginning has an end. Similarly, every end has a beginning. If you take the game of cricket, winning or losing are not dependent on the toss. It is the way how you look at the factors of the game, situations of the game, and how you calculate them according to the needs and demands of the times. And so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. When you are hindered, hampered with obstacles, just be steadfast. Hold on. Wait a second. Look at the things that are hampering your spirit of confidence and spirit of your free will. Try to read them between the lines and take a wise step and be a person of timely intelligence, not merely a person of just intelligence. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much. We have friends and we have foes. Foe means enemy. So treat them equally and don't let anyone dictate your emotions. And try to understand human emotions, not human beings. This is a wild approach, practically speaking. People may go wilder, but this is somewhat wise and dealing with wisdom. If you are beyond people's assumptions, people's perceptions, you can leave a common touch to everyone, not a different or vague outlook about life. The virtues and the vices, both are inseparable, but try to make a proper marginalizing process. Try to marginalize them, try to understand them for your sake. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that is in it, and which is more, you will be a man, my son. The poet is affectionately exhorting all the listeners and readers, saying, my dear son, my dear lad, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, when a time which is very distressing, which is disdaining your association with yourself, then if you can fill 60 seconds with positivism, earth is yours. You are the true master of earth. Your masterly authority will become soon apparent in this world. So, my dear son, you will be a successful man. Try to understand life, try to read life, try to read the relations in the world, society, and the social order to make a successful world order. So this is a very insightful, delighting poem. Try to go through it and enjoy it. Thank you.